Hey everyone, Mr. Thrive and Survive. I gotta hand it to you Ball Earth believers. You will go for the straw man every single freaking time. Every time. Forget about this one, okay? Let's say I stretch and skew this as much as I want, make this a perfectly round Earth. Forget it. This was the straw man to see if everybody would attack this, and sure enough, they did. The weak arguments. Let's get on with something else. We'll attack these one at a time so that there's no straw man in the room. The big argument coming from many people is, well, one of these pictures was taken from much further away than the other one. That's why North America is larger in one and smaller than the other. Let me ask you something. What percent of the globe can be visible at any one time? That does not explain why the western part of South America is between Louisiana and Texas in this video, in this picture on the right rather, and in this picture on the left, the very extreme part. I see over here, I didn't even go to the very extreme part of South America. I cut off a little portion of it to even go along with the facade. Here I use the extreme western edge of South America. And it lines up, and I said through Central Florida. You can make a case it lines up more with South Carolina, just off the coast of South Carolina here, which on this map is over here. Here's where South America, the western part of South America on this map lines up here. I drew the line here. Why the difference? Again, we might have 1 or 2 degrees difference. They both are pointing due north. See it? There's your reference point right there. Not only that, but it shows South America has a different orientation, doesn't it? So, what's the answer? How can South America shift? Now, I could probably move it all the way over to here, and it's still in the Gulf of Mexico. Not over South Carolina, Florida. Look how close Baja California comes through the equator here. Look how far away it is up here. Okay, I've decided to add this little visual representation to help you all. I have made it so this red square takes up approximately 50% of the entire ball here. Does that make sense? You might want to call it 40%, 60%. It's roughly 50% of the entire surface area of the ball is taken up by the red square. Now what if we move out to a distance twice as far and take a picture of the same thing? Well, I've mathematically done that to perfection,
sir,
and here you go.
Now we will begin to proceed to obtain your IQ and aptitude tests.
What for?
Okay, sir. This is to figure out what your aptitude's good at and get you a jail job while you're being a particular individual in jail.
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
2?
Thank you.